Welcome to day 35 of tapping every single day. My name is Dalton, and EFT tapping pretty much saved my life. And now I am paying that forward by teaching people how to use EFT tapping to reprogram and upgrade their nervous system, their subconscious mind, and their energetic capacity so that they can do, be, and have anything and everything they want. So today, the script that we're going to be doing is inspired by the teachings of Michael Singer, who I've said before is one of my favorite teachers. And the script today is all about letting go of that need of other people's validation. And it goes into, it's kind of inspired by and goes into this idea that, like, if all of your decisions are made based off of, what will that person think or how will that make that person feel, then you go down this cycle of all of a sudden you're doing things, maybe stuck in a job, living in a place, find yourself in a scenario where it's not really something you wanted, deep down. And I know that I've had a few jobs that I got for someone else's validation. And, after a few months, it's very hard to stay enthusiastic and not get burnt out or resentful in those positions. So this script kind of helps your nervous system shed that need a little bit, just gently over time, that need for other people's validation, so that you can kind of get closer to the core of the things that you actually want, which is a huge differentiation. Because I know for me, when I started doing this work, a lot of the stuff I wanted, it was because I saw other people wanted it. And then I found out that the things that I actually wanted, it is a smaller group of things, which made it actually a little bit more manageable to create plans to go after them. And ever since doing that, my life's been just more fulfilling, and getting up in the morning is easier. I don't get sick as often. It's just a bunch of positive things. So, like always, only tap on things that feel safe or correct for you. If it's not the case, do not tap on that, and just ignore it, or go to the say the last affirmation. And we'll start today like we start every day, on the karate chop point, and just repeat after me, either out loud or in your head. Even though I've been chasing approval to feel safe, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though I've feared what people may think of me, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Even though I've relied on others' opinions to feel worthy, I deeply honor, love, and accept myself. Take a deep breath and release it. And we will move on to round number 2 of tapping through the points, starting at the top of the head. I've been afraid of being judged or misunderstood. I've shaped myself around what others might want. I've felt anxious about how I'm being perceived. I've tried so hard to be liked by everyone. And in doing so, I've abandoned parts of myself. I've believed my worth depended on being liked and approved. It's been exhausting to constantly seek approval. And I now choose to release that need with love. Right now, I let go of trying to manage others' thoughts. I breathe deeply and return to the present moment. My value isn't up for debate, not even by me. I am not here to perform for anyone, just here to be me. I release this tension that I've held in my body for years. I allow myself to rest in my wholeness. No one else's opinion can define me. I'm safe to live from within. Maybe I don't need anyone else to validate me. Maybe my own approval is enough to start with. I can learn to trust my inner knowing. I'm allowed to disappoint others and still be okay. I don't have to be perfect to be lovable. Every time I show up authentically, I grow stronger. I am enough even when others don't see it. I'm beginning to trust myself more than their opinions. I am no longer ruled by the need for approval. My worth comes from within, steady and unshakable. I feel grounded in who I am, regardless of any reaction. I release others from the job of validating me. I trust myself to live in alignment with my truth. My energy is mine to protect and direct. I belong to myself first and foremost. I surrender the need for external permission to be. I am free from the grip of others' opinions. I walk through the world with inner clarity and confidence. I trust my choices and speak my truth with ease. I no longer chase approval. I offer myself acceptance. I feel peaceful and grounded deeply in self-respect. My presence no longer depends on how I'm received. I move in full alignment with who I really am. This is who I am now, and it feels great. And I welcome this new reality with gratitude, grace, and excitement. Take a deep breath in, release it, and we'll move on to our final affirmation while we do some self-havening. So just repeat after me. I am free to be myself. I no longer need permission. I am free to be myself. And I no longer need permission. I am free to be myself. And I no longer need permission. I hope you feel a little bit more spacious, a little more lighter, a little more open and accepting of yourself. Scripts like this were a big one for me, even starting this channel, where I was like, well, what if someone from high school sees this channel? And, you know, I had fun with them in high school, you know, didn't keep up with them much. And I hope they're doing great, but at the same time, I shouldn't be like dictating my life off of what they might think. But also, you know, to go back to one of the lines in the script about, you know, self-respect, like a good thing to remember is like self-respect is not only showing people healthy boundaries, and not letting them, walk all over you and that kind of thing, but it's also respecting yourself, like your true, authentic, the things that you want, need, desire, like, or feeling, and letting those come out in an authentic way is also self-respect. So it's kind of a double-sided, two sides of the same coin. But either way, I hope you enjoyed today's script. You can repeat this however often you want. And thanks for tapping with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow.